Okay, so the room is set now, and I just want to walk around a little bit and see. So this is from the garage. This is just a little a game that the kids would throw balls to, and they stick on there. And so again, it has no action. They're not supposed to climb it or jump it or anything like that. It's just a different structure for them to get used to. Now, this one's pretty common, obviously. Umbrella. We've got a pop-up laundry basket that will move, and also we can put treats in there. Some different surfaces. Here we've got a tarp for them to walk on. We've got, I'm just going to scan over this way for the surfaces. We also have some foam rubber, and then also here's just kind of this is a blanket for picnics. So the different surfaces for them to walk on, that helps them to build confidence. Over here we've got something with wheels. We also want to have things like strollers, roller skates, that type of thing. And again, we're not wanting the puppy to get on this. We're not going to push it toward them. We're just going to let them explore it. And if it moves, it moves. Here's just a big old stock pot from the kitchen. And again, the situation with this is that this is kind of on a wobble. So not only will it potentially move, but it also could make a noise. And that brings up a very important point, is that if puppies are really early and might be a little bit easily startled or maybe a little bit shy, the thing to do is to make it start where it doesn't move. So we turn it over, and I still would need to make it move a little bit less, but it's not as noisy this way, and it's not going to move as much as it did on the other side. And you can see too, the pot might move as well. So if we're not confident about the puppy being startled by that, we could do something like move it over onto this surface where it's a little bit less likely to move, or certainly less likely to make noise. And then we've got, of course, just some normal dog treats and toys. This is a little bit of I think it was used for insulation. I think Rick called it a vapor barrier. But it's got a noise to it, and it moves a little. So again, just a little something for them to, if they walked on it, they would feel that. A baby toy over here, if they were to explore with it quiet, it's not a problem. But then if you make a little noise, and we will put the treats around in there so they'll want to sniff in. I put some texture on this, just something that might be a little bit different to them, that they wouldn't be exposed to. Two other things. This is just, I don't know why, but I thought this might be interesting. Obviously, we have to supervise when we're playing with our puppies, and this is left over from an old weed eater that I had. But think of the texture and the movement on that. That could be something that would be very interesting for them. And then this is an exercise board. Again, we got a lot of great opportunity for movement, touching if the puppy touches it. But if they're shy and not quite ready, we turn it over and it stays put. Might make a little noise, but it doesn't really move. You could put a treat right underneath it. And then again, in the exercise room, we got one of these little bouncy ball things. And if they were to touch that or stand on it, that would be good as well. So the real key here, as we look at all these items, we want them to be able to explore. Oh, and you might notice I've got the owl way back up in the window there. So non-threatening at all. And then the unicorn head, I forgot about that. Unicorn head is over here, completely lifeless, so nothing to worry about. Here's some steps. We don't want them to walk up the steps, of course, but we want just to be able to sniff. But the point is, let's be exposed to some things. Let's test them out. Let's build our self-confidence, because that's the one thing that puppies need the most of, is for us to help them to understand where they can shine and where they're comfortable for the rest of their life.